23, Data 10, Computer Fundamentals and Applications Summer Session. This is an asynchronous class, a 3-week intense learning session. We have only 3 sessions starting from June 5th to June 23rd. Your final exam will be on June 23rd. Just to run down the structure of the class, this is your Blackboard class. All announcements will be available here. Please look into the weekly and daily announcements. There will be new announcements and course due every day of this class because you need to treat every day as a week and complete the work on time. Okay. If you want to, my contact information is right here. And if you take a look at this, my office hours are Wednesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. And I'll be available on this Zoom link. You can connect. And if you are in the waiting room, please understand that there are other students in the meeting. If you do have any questions, you can contact me. I will be available during my office hours. And you need any help, I am available. And this is a fully asynchronous class. There will be no regular class meetings. You will have to complete the work by yourself. If you need any help, I will be available during the office hours. Okay. My contact information is also here. If you want to, once again, the best way to contact me will, other than the office hours, is through email. You can contact me. Okay. And then the course outline is available to download here. When you click on the course outline, you can download them. The learning and all the textbooks and all of them are given. I've also given you the course textbook here. You can buy the textbook. I suggest you buy the textbook from BCC Books or directly from Simnet or from McGraw-Hill by clicking the corresponding links, and you can get. This course comes with 2 books. One is the Microsoft Office 365 and the Computer Essentials 2021. Make sure when you buy the package and get the codes, you have both these books available in your library online. Okay. Both these books are electronic books. You will not receive any physical books. So you should be ready to go on the get-go. So make sure you have the textbooks by day 1, because if you take too long, well, then you won't be able to finish your work. Not having a book is not an excuse for not completing your work. Okay. Then the PowerPoint downloads are available for you, all the 13 chapters from this book. The Computer Essential book has 13 chapters, and the PowerPoints are available here. And since we do not have regular class, you will have to do your reading by yourself. Okay. And the grade breakup, the way that you are going to be graded is you will have 3 class examinations. First exam will be on Excel on Simnet. The second one will be on Microsoft Word on Simnet. The third one will be a theory exam on Blackboard here. Okay. And of course, you have your final exam, which is 15% of your total grade. Simnet assignments that you will be completing on Word, Excel, and Access. I will be giving you a short introduction to that. And then there is an Excel project that you need to complete for 10%. And then the class participation on online discussions will be included. We do not have regular classes, so this 10% is completely based on the online discussions that you have every week. Each week you will have 2 discussions. Okay, right. If you want to know what are your grades as you progress, you can click on this. I cannot click on this. I don't want to show the student grades to all of you, even though, but if you want to know your grades, it's available here. Okay, so you have 3 weeks. For example, click on week 1. You will have to buy the books by day 1, and the tasks due on first week are, there are 2 discussions. One is your class introduction. You will be introducing yourself to the class, and this is required. It's a graded discussion, and it will be due by 8th June, and after that it will become unavailable. After the due date, all discussions become unavailable to the students, so you will have to do your discussions by the due date. Okay, so read your tasks and then complete it. Okay. So similarly, week 1, week 2, also you have 2 discussions, and there will also be an exam. Each week you will be having an exam on Simnet. Okay, I will be telling you, and there are a few practice tests I've given you for the benefit of students to practice it for your final examination. And of course, your final exam will be held on June 23rd at 6 p.m. Even though it's an asynchronous class, all the students will be taking the exam at the same time at 6 p.m. on June 23rd. So make sure you keep yourself free on that day. I'm giving you way advance notice for all of you. Okay. And now let's go to Simnet. Most of your learning on Word, Excel, and Access will be taking place on Simnet. For that, you will have to go on. I've given you some help videos, but if you go on Week 1, I've given you the the instructions that you can go and sign up on SimNet. You can click, there's also a video here, but you will have to go on bronxcc.simnetonline.com and make sure that you see Bronx Community College here. And then if you already have an existing account, you could sign up. If you do not have an account, click on register now. Put in your first name, last name, student ID, and all that. And then make sure that the next step, I cannot create one because I already have an account. And let's say, for example, if you put, I'm just giving you a simple example of Abby, A-B-B-Y. And then if your last name is Jerome, and then if you do put in your ID as A-B Jerome at AOL.com. Okay. And then student ID, make sure you put in your student ID correctly. I'm just putting it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but make sure if you put in your student MPID. And the username, you will have to remember it yourself. Let's say I put it as Abby. This is just, and then I'm going to be adding the password. You can add any password. You make sure you click this and click create account, or should have at least one number. Okay, so when you click on create account, it's going to ask you to select your class. Make sure you select the class correctly. It's Data 10 101 Summer 2023 Daniel Lazarus. That is the name of the class you have to select from the list of the classes. When you create an account, it's going to ask you to select the class. Make sure you select the correct class, otherwise I will not be able to see any of your coursework that you complete online. Okay, so make sure that you select the correct class. Data 10 101 Summer 2023 Dr. Daniel Lazarus. That's my name. Okay, so after registering, now you can go back to using the username and password. You can sign in. When you sign in, it takes you to this page. So make sure that you are in the correct class. For some reason, if another class shows up, maybe you're registered in another class, maybe a Data 10 or a Business 110 or a Data 31, all courses use SimNet. So you have to click on select another class and then select the correct class here. Okay, so make sure you are in Data 10 101. That's a section Summer 2023 Dr. Daniel Lazarus. Okay, now all your coursework will be given to you here. For example, all this is due by June 11th. Let's say, for example, click on this, and then you have to complete all the tasks in each of the chapter. Okay, you do not have to, if you want, you can practice these exercises, but it is not required. But it will be helpful for you to do your exam. But what you have to complete to get your complete grade is all these tasks here. If you see here, if you click on this, if you go down, do your reading, and then complete this task. Let me try, show me, guide me. You have to complete all the three. First, you show how to do it. For example,
to save a workbook with a different name, click the File tab to open Backstage View. Click Save As to display the Save As area. Click Browse to open the Save As dialog box. Type the name in the File Name area. Click Save to close the Save As dialog box and save the file.
See, so when it says correct, that means you did it correctly. Okay, so you have to do all the three. See, as soon as you complete this, you get a check mark. So you should get a check mark on all these tasks. So in this first page, you have only one task. And if you go back, it tells you how many tasks you have on each chapter. Okay, so chapter 1, if you go down, there you go. So here in this one, you have 5 tasks. Here you have 1, you have 4. You have to complete all these until the chapter summary. After this, you don't have to do it. These are just questions for revising your final exam. Okay, you want to review for your final exam, you can click on this and just review all the questions. But you have to complete all these tasks and you will get a check mark here after you are done. Okay, so that is your Excel grade. Similarly for Access. So first week you have to complete chapter 1, 2, 3 and 4 by June 11th. When this is completed, this will automatically disappear from your home page, and then you will get the second week's coursework here due. Okay, so make sure that you complete all these work on time. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to call me. Okay, right. So week 1, we do have an introduction section. If you took a look at announcements, it does tell you we will have an introductory section on week 1 on June 5th, which is Monday. Okay, on Monday, June 5th at 6 to 7 p.m. we have an introductory meeting. It is required if you want to have a knowledge about what is expected out of you and all. If you have any questions, you feel free to click on this and join the class section, and I will be available to answer any questions for you. Okay, and it's only 3 weeks, and make sure you are available for this final exam. The final exam is on June 23rd between 6 and 7:50 p.m. There are no re-exams because I have to submit the grades on 24th. So you cannot have a re-exam. If there are any students with any kind of accommodations, please email me at the earliest. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is available in the faculty contact information, or you can come in on the first day of class, June 5th, for the introductory meeting by clicking and joining here. It's on Blackboard, it's on Collaborate. You can either click here or you can click this link to join the class. Okay. Good luck, everyone, and I hope you enjoy this 3 weeks of intense learning. Good luck.